Hey everybody, Alex Kazora, SteelersDepot.com, back with some more NFL draft analysis and tape breakdown. Want to talk about Kentucky's cornerback Maxwell Hairston, who took the combine by storm, ran a 4.28, had a great workout, but he is so much more than just a workout warrior. The tape backs it up. If Pittsburgh has an interest in cornerback, they don't sign a big money free agent. Hairston's certainly one prospect to consider. Let's talk about it. Before we start, if you guys could like this video, subscribe to the channel, and check out the site, SteelersDepot.com. Would really appreciate that. We're going to do a lot of free agency breakdowns once those signings come in beginning next week, so I wanted to take one last opportunity this week to cover an NFL draft prospect. Did Will Howard, now doing Maxwell Hairston. So just a couple of clips to show the best of his game. First example coming against Georgia, top of the screen, right cornerback. Just watching the patience there. He's a confident alpha type of corner who's always kind of been that number one guy in high school, of course, and at Kentucky this year. You know, not giving a cushion here, reading the route, driving, closing, and this pass is incomplete. So you see just a lot of confidence in Hairston, and then the ability at the top of his break to, explode out of that little half pedal there, get downhill, and really contest that throw, passes wide, and incomplete. Really good red zone rep here from Hairston, bottom of the screen, right cornerback. First, watch the inside leverage, and I apologize, the screen gets a little bit darker. It's just a player. I really can't control it whenever I'm moving and the video is going, but inside leverage here initially to take away that potential slant route, and then he's still able to plaster as the receiver breaks to the outside on the goal line. I think he's good in zone, good in man. I like him better in a zone scheme because he's got really good zone eyes. He's really aggressive on the football. The lack of size is not a huge concern to me, but I did like him a little bit more in zone coverage than man. But just watching him understand leverage, read the route, and then be able to match that on that outcut towards the front pylon. Just a good rep down there in tight. Check out this rep against Missouri in 2023, and Hairston's got great ball skills, a bunch of interceptions. He's returned a couple of pick sixes, and you see him just read this route, mid-pointing these two vertical routes by the receiver and the motion man on this kind of post-wheel combination, get his head around, flip his hips, and intercept this pass, and that's why I really like Hairston in zone coverage in a cover three predominant scheme, being able to read the quarterback, find the ball and make the play. So really, really high level rep here from a guy like Maxwell Hairston. Sticking with the Missouri game, bottom of the screen this time, the left cornerback. And the knock on Hairston, some of the physicality or lack thereof, how great of a run defender he is, how great of a tackler is he. He had a shoulder injury in 2024. And so if you go back and watch some earlier tape, I think there's no fear, there's no shying away from contact. He is somebody who wants to be physical, certainly can be physical. You see that here, cutting down the flat. And let's just take one look at it from the end zone view. You can watch the tackle here again. Zone eyes, reading the route, making the play. Finally, a game against Tennessee in 2023 when Hairston was at his healthiest and his best. You really see that 40 time translate. Talk about the 4.28 speed, this time speed and game speed match up. It certainly does here for Hairston. Top of the screen, able to turn and run with the Volunteers receiver, stay step for step downfield, and really just plaster and stick inside that receiver's hip pocket to force the incompletion. And this is from 2023. Like I said, that's Joe Milton with that cannon for an arm, launching that ball way downfield. Hairston running the entire way to stay stride for stride with this receiver. The camera can barely even catch it. And you see Hairston really show off that 4.28 speed in a game situation. So just wanted to show a couple of clips here of Hairston. This is not a comprehensive breakdown. Just hadn't done a video in a little bit. Hairston gaining a lot of buzz from the combine. I was high on him. I put a second round grade on him. I think he's getting some first round buzz right now. And so if Pittsburgh, even as high as 21, if they don't address cornerback in free agency, if they don't add one of the many talented corners out there, I think that's a good approach for Pittsburgh to take. But if they don't, could they go with Hairston at 21? Wouldn't call it the craziest idea right now, especially Pittsburgh invests in, say, defensive line in free agency instead. And the D-line class is pretty deep, and so there would be some candidates at Pittsburgh weighted into day number 2. So Hairston, good talent, good tape, and that matches that fantastic combine workout. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Appreciate you guys watching. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and check out the site, SteelersDepot.com. Thank you again, and we'll talk to you soon.